Oh, Magus isn't mad. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, let's play knight f3. Someone said he was play knight f3. Why can't Magus win titles Tuesday? I don't know. It's a tough event. I mean, even I think mainly the problem is most of the time it doesn't go smooth. That's the problem. Like if it goes smooth and you get to like 7 out of 7 or 8 out of 8, like it's generally a very smooth event after that. But like the thing is, when you lose the game early, you have to be like really disciplined. I don't even know if a3 is right, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Just stop knight b4. I'm gonna go here, maybe c4. He's gonna play some funky h5 or not. Okay, let's go c4. Let's go here. So this castle, play knight d2. This is pretty standard so far. Probably e3. Rook c1 looks reasonable as well. He's gonna go like bishop f6, trade in e3, and it's gonna be very stable, kind of stable middle game. Not a whole lot happening. He takes, which is interesting. I'm gonna take with a knight here, maybe open up the scope. He has bishop f6, I guess. Now I could take, but I think e3 looks very rock solid here, just to connect the chain. With a4 at b4, I mean, I can always trade on d5 if I want. I don't have to actually, so maybe here I shouldn't. Maybe I should just go. Queen e2 is a move. a4 is also a move. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I mean, Queen e2 is the move that I want to play, but I don't think it's actually a good move. I'll still do it. If he goes c5, I have knight f3. That's what I'm banking on here. Play c6. I mean, I guess I go rook ft1. Why not? I mean, at some point I can always go e4. I don't know if it's a great move. Maybe a4 bishop a3 is also an idea somewhere in here. Rook e8, logical. I mean, a4 is a move here. e4 is also a move. I also play like f3, but that looks ridiculous. So what I need to do is somehow I need to come up with a plan here before I burn my entire clock. I'm gonna play h4. I don't even know if h4 is a good move, but it's a move. It creates a flying V formation, and again, Alpha Zero always loves to push pawns on the edge, so I might as well play like a computer. Even because if he goes knight g6 now, there's always h5 to kick the knight, and his knight is a little bit awkward here. Yeah, now I have e4 if I want it. e4 is available, and I think I'm gonna play e4 here. Trade takes. Because now with the structure too, I mean, this diagonal is problematic for black as well. Yeah, he takes. I'm gonna go bishop b1, I guess. Maybe not. I think bishop b1, because now with h5 these light squares are weak. I also have a temporary wooden shield as well. Not easy to judge, but I think because I have h4 with h5, this e4 move makes sense here. This is a guy who lost Magus. I need a harmless hunter for the prime thing, a cupcake killer for the tier 1, doo-doo smell for the prime, and Ojafro for the prime. Thank you so much. Or sorry, dude smell, not doo-doo. Dude smell. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what he does here. One of those days. Can't even read the names right at this point. Yeah. Thank you so much to the Simple Liquids for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, of course I'm going to drop back. Double op coin. I goes g6, but now I think I have h5 here. That's feels like there's weaknesses in here. I go queen d3, knight up. I think I'm going to play it anyway with queen h7. Somehow this doesn't feel right to me. I feel like he's got, I mean, I'm going to need to finesse this, but I feel like he's got weaknesses to deal with here. And if knight f5, I go g4, of course. King h8. Okay, so now what I need to do is somehow I need to guard. Rook d2, maybe? Yeah, I kind of like rook d2 here. Maybe a4 to open up this scope too. I should have played a4 actually. a4 was a4 and bishop a3. I should have done this much earlier. Rook d2 is a bad move. I should have just gone for this instantly. I'm still probably going to win just because his king is so loose here. I mean, there's so many problems that black has in this position. Okay, I'll go. And I can play d5 here as well. I don't want to. Rook e1 looks like a strong move potentially. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go rook e1. If knight e4 I have rook e2. I can always go g4 as well. Maybe move the queen somewhere. Okay, g4 here looks like a pretty decent move, so I'm gonna play it. b2 maybe. Knight e4 f3. Knight c5 I just take. This should be winning for me. c5 takes bishop d4. Whatever, I gotta go for it. I also have b4 and bishop a2, I just realized as well. If I go b4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Just bishop a2. I'm going all in here. Okay, now I can also wait. Okay, he's got no time, so I just need to be sane about this. I think this is just a good move. Okay, that was stupid by me also, but I'm gonna get away with it, I think. Let's take. He can't take. I'm gonna get away with it. I think I also just made a mistake in this one as well. Yeah, besides, he made a big mistake. I made a mistake there, I think. Yeah, because he had e5 and I'm still better, but it's not clean. King g2 is good. King g2 is still good. Okay, we got the win. Move on. 6 out of 7. Let's watch Jose's game. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back, you guys. If Jose doesn't go perfect, and Jose probably has to play Magnus, right? Yeah, he has to play Magnus, so gonna be a rough game for Jose here. Okay, waiting for this game to begin. Plays d4 again. I need to win, so let's play knight f6. I don't know if it's best. I'll just play classic Nimzo. Let's play the Bogo with c5. Okay, now Zhu Wenjun played queen d3 against me before, so castles. This is actually exactly my game against Zhu Wenjun. Wow, and this, I actually did a YouTube video on this for the Pro Chess League, and I said e4, e5 is bad for white. Yet Sinan Shugarov, who's a very strong GM, plays exactly what Zhu Wenjun played. Now, this is very interesting to me that he plays the exact same thing. Now, knight a6 is probably a good move. I don't know if it's the best move. Rook e8. No, I'm gonna go knight c6 here. I'm gonna force him to go d5, and then let's go here. So I can also take and play knight e5 here. I mean, it's not losing or anything for white, but it's definitely not what you want. That is for sure. So it's interesting that Shugarov's trying to play the exact same line that Zhu Wenjun played. I wonder what it's like to be a grandmaster. I mean, we're good at chess. Is this a violin variation? What do you mean violin? Because does somehow the pawns look like strings? What do you mean by wait, I'm actually confused. Violin variation? Does this look like strings? I'm trying to envision this because I can't quite envision it. Violin variation. Yeah, I don't see a violin on the board, so I'm confused. Thank you so much. It was the Mac user for the prime and Mr. Fern for the 2. Okay, rook e1. I could take. I mean, rook e8 looks pretty obvious to take and go knight c5 here. I'm really happy about this opening though, because this is what I wanted. Like, this is going to be a little bit messy. But I have to figure out where I'm putting my queen. This is actually a big question mark here. E7 or C7, because both moves make sense. F6 also makes sense as well. I think I'm gonna put my queen on F6, and then I'm gonna go rook a d8. That's I think a reasonable plan. I can still take and play knight c5 as well, so it's very tricky. A lot going on here. I guess I have to pre-move this. Not pre-move it, but we'll see what he does here. Actually, maybe I should have just taken and played knight e5, but okay, whatever. It's too late to change my mind now. He's using a lot of time here, which is good because that means I'm up a minute and a half on the clock. Now he takes, which I'm really kind of shocked by. I did not expect that. So I takes. I have pawn takes or knight takes. Both moves look reasonable. I actually don't know which one is correct. Ooh, this is hard. I can also take with a queen. I can also take and go. I think I'm gonna take with a knight. I think I'm gonna go here, knight c5. So if e5, I just take, and I'm gonna try to go for knight c5 and use this bastion if I can. We'll see if it works. He's way down on clock here. Because e5, I just take. It goes knight e3, which because now e5, I just take and I guard everything. f3. I can play a4 b3 maybe, which is interesting. Maybe not best. Or knight a4 maybe. Also go g6, but I don't like it. I think I'm gonna go a4 and b3 here. I'm gonna try to fix a weakness here on b2. Maybe they're just maxing for the raid. Appreciate it. Okay, rook e1. Now the key is I need f5 somewhere in here if I can get it. But Shugarov is playing this pretty well. Like he's holding this very neatly. So I'll go g6. Okay, I'm gonna go queen e6 and rook d8, of course. Now, very hard to judge what's happening. If I get f5, I actually just win the game almost. f5 is a big threat here. He's so low on clock. I mean, it's very hard to play this for white. He goes rook e1 now. I can still play f5 if I want it. I don't know if I do, though. It's an interesting move. I think I'm going to do it. Why not? With f4, I can just trade. Okay, goes queen f2 now. I do have f4 here, but I don't like it, so I think I'm just going to play queen f6. Knight e4 is a big threat. f4 is still a threat. I think I'll just go not rook e7, maybe rook e6. Oh no, did I just blunder? I did just blunder the pawn. Why did I do that? Here, I don't know what bishop f1 was. Wait a second. I feel like there's something here. I feel it in my bones. I messed this up. I completely messed this up. There's no good move here. Now I allowed queen d4 too. What the heck? Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I think I'm still okay. I shouldn't lose this, but I need to rotate my pieces somehow. My pawns are bad. My bishops, I've totally bungled this. There we go. Ooh, the music is extra dramatic. Yeah, I mean, I really messed that up. I mean, I think I was better somewhere. I was better up until I allowed this. Yeah, here I should have just taken and got knight c5 right away. Yeah, when I allowed this trade, I should have taken with a pawn, and it's actually better. Wait, why is this better? This is better for black. Interesting structural question. Okay. Interesting. All right, get the win. Let's see what happened to Jose. Jose is playing. This is not Jose's game. Where's Jose's game? Jose's playing against El Magnus. Of course, it's not loading. And Magnus Carlsen beats Jose Martinez Alcantara, which means everybody is now tied for the lead. Everyone's tied on 7 out of 8. Myself, Magnus, Maxime, Makola, Ali Reza, and of course Vladimir Fedoseev himself. So everybody's on 7 out of 8. It's going to be a big party heading into the final sequence of games. Yeah, it's going to be a big party. Thank you so much, Smitty, for the 22. Thank you, Nuki, for the 13. Thank you, Crude, for the Prime, and Toxawoo for the Prime. Thank you so much. Yeah. Everyone 8 out of 22. Well, I just mean 1, 2. But look at the top players. Who do you have? You have Magnus, myself. You have Maxime Vachiler-Grov, another top player. You have Big Fish, Fedoseev. You have Ali Reza Firouzja. I mean, you have a lot of really, really strong players here. So it's going to be a big finish. We're going to have a 6-minute break, of course. So I'm just going to step away and maybe get some more coffee. Maybe not. It's actually pretty late already, so I won't. But Wesley is not playing. Wesley is in Germania right now. He's playing a tournament. So I'm probably going to play Big Fish or Magnus in round number 9. We have 3 more to go. If I win out, I win the tournament probably. But Jose is a big tiebreak, although Jose is going to have to play some really nasty opponents. He'll have to play me or Ali Reza or Fedoseev. I don't like Jose's chances against the players who are in the top group. So I'm going to step away for a second, and then round number 9 coming up. So I'll be back in a second. What the heck? What the heck? There's a 6-minute break after round 8. What the heck? I mean, are you okay, ridiculous. Same in Magnus's game? Okay, I mean, that's just insane. I mean, there's a 6-minute break. Here's a mochaccino for the Prime. I mean, what the heck? And Big Fish about to flag in Magnus's game. I mean, what the heck? Just absurd. Just absurd. I mean, it's just a 6-minute break. I mean, there's always a 6-minute break after rounds 4 and round 8. What the heck? You cannot be serious. Ridiculous. I'll go here and attack the bishop. Now, do I trade or do I take? Takes. Target the pawn. I mean, I am better here, and this is a. It's not the end of the world. I mean, this is a middle game. Not c5. I think I'll go a3 and b4 here probably. I am better. That's the good news. No, I'm not offering him a draw. No, of course not. I just mean it's insane because everyone gets up and you're just like, okay, it's a break. Because it should be break time, but it's not. Okay, c5, knight c4. One's a move. Bishop f1's a good move. Thing is, black has no entry to d4 because the squares are covered. So plays a5. Maybe that's a very good move, actually. Wait, if I take don't really want to take. I think I'm gonna go h4 here. I think I go here and I have knight g5. I also have f4. Knight g5 is my idea here. I mean, I shouldn't lose this game, but I also probably can't win either. He's got a dead knight on c7, which is useful. Go here. I'm gonna run my king up, I guess. Takes. I mean, the game goes on. Go here and take, I guess. I'm starting to work him a little bit here in this end game. I think I'm actually winning here. There's also a rook f6 check in here. Threatening mate Nuno, he's lost. Oh no, he's not lost. Shoot. Oh crud. Check. No, I just threw this again. No, what did I do? No, what the heck? If I had more time, I would have won this game. I'm like, what the heck? Use your time here. Oh, King G. I mean, if I have more time, I win this game. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Whatever. I think it's I'm Space Dad. I think it's Rosalie, Omnicool, Little Calvia Dash. I think it Plops and Justin. Mackie and Brilliant Spec. Yeah. No, my game was a draw, you guys. I didn't lose, but yeah. Thank you so much to the Diddy for the 2. Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed by that. Next time, don't leave until the break starts, but it's automatic. I mean, Magus waited till 12 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, that's very upsetting, but whatever. Okay, round number 10. I have 7.5 out of 9. I have to win this game. Things are just sweet pecker dreams for the 4 and bang up Sean for the prime. Really upsetting. Okay, e4. What do I want to play against? I think I'm just gonna play a not Sicilian. Sorry, I'm gonna play a Spanish like I did earlier against Fedose. The same thing that I played earlier against Fedose that I played against or that Fabiano played against Maxime in the Speed Chess Championship 2 years ago. Thanks so much, Dynasty Platypus, for the prime. It was like f6 and knight h6, I think. Do I go knight g7 or do I play b5 here? I think I'm just gonna play knight g7 first. Knight f6 also a pretty standard move too. d5 knight b8 pretty normal as well. I think I'm just CM blood for the prime. Yeah, I'm actually really annoyed. It goes bishop e3. Now I can play b5 here. So I think I take and go knight a5 if I remember this line correctly. I mean, this is a very weird position actually. I can also castle. No, I think. Okay, I shouldn't blitz my move, but I think takes is correct with knight a5 here. I also have c5 in here as well. I mean, it's a little bit weird. So annoying. I have to not tilt here because it would be very it would be very easy to just tilt out of my mind. Bishop g4 is actually an interesting move too. I think it's so much to sight for the prime and a Skona Moscow for the prime. So this is gonna get very weird also. Ready takes, I don't know, let's go for it. Let's go knight g8, queen h4, knight f6. I'm gonna play for something very aggressive. This might not be any good, but I don't really want to think, and I'm obviously a little bit annoyed about what just happened, so yeah. So whoops, let's go. I can also check, but that doesn't do anything, right? So I just trade. I'm gonna go like knight c3, king d7 or something. The okay, it goes b4. So I mean, this is pretty normal actually. This is not very exciting. This is a very boring middle game. King c6 makes some sense. Rook e8 also makes sense. I think rook e8 makes actually a lot of sense here. Go here and king b7, of course. Hard to judge what's going on. I mean, he has 2 sets of double pawns, so objectively that should favor me just a little bit. Knight d5, I just I mean, he's got 2 sets of doubles, so it should be a little bit better. He has a little bit more center than I do, which is a slight problem, but I don't think I should really be in danger here of losing. Whether I can win is a whole separate question altogether. Now I can go knight d7 maybe, or c6. Both moves make sense. I'm trying to think what his idea is actually. What is his plan? I'm gonna go here. I'll go here. Now I can play c6 if I want. I don't necessarily want to play it, but I think it makes sense to play it. I mean, it's gonna take him 1 2 3. I think that's a little bit too much time to bring the knight to b3 and a5. So there's too much time that I breaks in the center in the meantime. I'll go knight b6 here, maybe knight a4, maybe d5 somewhere in here, depending. Shouldn't really be in danger of losing, but I don't know if I can win this either. It goes b3, which feels a little bit sus to me. It doesn't feel like a terrible move, but it feels slightly sus. Okay, I don't want to play d5. Knight d7 makes no sense. d7 is a move, I guess. I don't actually know what I'm playing for here. And he's okay, it goes king e2, which does give me f5 now. I'm gonna play it, of course. King d3. They can go here. Take the open file. I mean, I undoubled his pawns, which I'm not thrilled by, but at the same time, I do have d5. F4, F3, d5. Takes. I assume I'm not blundering something here. I should have played rook h4 and then d5, of course. But if I take, is this king b? I think I have to take. I mean, his pawns are so bad here that I assume I can't ever be losing. Can I be winning? Very tough, but I'm trying. I mean, he's up a pawn, but it's a double pawn. However, it does fix my pawn, so it's not that bad. If I go g5, I think I'm gonna try to win this with g5. Oh, it goes 92. What the heck was that? Okay, now I can't lose, but can I win this is the question. King f5 looks insane to me. Can I win this or not, though? I need to find some way to get this a pawn down the board. I think it's just a draw, probably. Expected that. Go here. I mean, I'm down what 2 pawns in any endgame here, but I always have a4, b4. Just a draw, though. Trying to go a4 here and trick him. It's just a draw. Not good enough. Not good enough. I mean, he defended well. Like he defended well. I mean, and Alireza won, of course. He defended well. I don't know if I ever had a chance to win that. I tried hard to win this. A4 is a draw, yeah. I tried really hard to win this. F4 is better. Yeah, I mean, Maxim's just a really good player. I mean, what am I supposed to do? He just defended this really well. And that's why classical chess, by the way, sucks, as I said before, because like this is a good example. I played a really good game. I put pressure on him, but he was able to hold this. And if Maxim had 20 minutes, Maxim easily draws this. So yeah, it's like, I mean, this is why classical chess sucks. Yeah, I tried, but it just, yeah, it's always zeros. He defended really well. I mean, yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, he defended it very well. Gotta give credit to him for that. Tried, but that's life. All right, so we move on now. Of course, I'm gonna rue not winning the previous game, obviously, but yeah, Fabian, yeah, a bunch of people on 8.5, and of course I can't win again. Thank you, Leo's Key, for the 200 bits. I think there's a means blow for the prime. I mean, I tried to do what I could, but it's just, he defended too well. There's just no way to win. Unfortunate. I'm trying to think there's some trick line. No, but his king was always on g3 when I go to f5. I never could get the king to f4. No, he just defended. That's what to do. It's just what to do. Magnus also won, but we're both like super far out. We're 1 point off at first. Yeah, it's very, very unfortunate. Come on, give us Magnus. I'm not gonna be very happy if we get Magnus here. No, there's no pause now. I mean, they have to go. I mean, they messed up the break, so it's what it is. We got to go with round number 11. If they take a 6-minute break here, I'm probably gonna like be really annoyed, because now you can't take a break. You just have to go. Yeah, it's the last round. 20k viewers. Yeah, big shout out to everybody who's watching. Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening wherever you are. First prize is $1,000. Yep. I mean, if I play Magnus, I might just make a draw, because I mean, there's no way to win. First place is out the window, unless somehow Alireza and Maxime don't play, but I assume no, actually it's not even that. Whoever plays Alireza and beats him, they get it. First place is $1,000. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do about it. Let's play knight f3 here. The break incident of 2023. I know, tell me about it. Potentially cost me bigly. I'll play b3 here. Go here, fianchetto the bishop. I'm gonna go knight bd2. You're playing L. Vincent, the famed German grandmaster. How does this go? d4 is a move. I thought knight d2 is the correct first move with like c4 and d4 here. That looks dubious because I'm guarding everything. Like very oh wait, he's got queen d6, which I didn't even see. Jeez. He wants to make a draw. And what's even sicker about this is that I have to go rook a2 to not make a draw. I'm gonna do it. Why not? If I lose, I lose. I mean, it's if I lose, I lose. I refuse to make a draw with rook b1, rook a1. I can't do that, you guys. It's too ridiculous for me. Let's go c4. I have a feeling I'm gonna like make some kind of mistake in this game. Yeah, this already looks kind of questionable by me. Could go king d1, b3, b4, knight c4. Pretty garbagey. Knight e4 is a big threat too. I could just trade maybe. I think I'll just trade, I guess. And then bishop d3. Again though, I can't. Maybe I just play a Bond Cloud for the memes. Why not? Let's go bishop d3 and king e2 for the memes. Typical Bond Cloudish. Let's go here. Okay. Do I want to play king e2 for the memes? I can also go g4 g5 maybe, but that looks a little bit much. It's actually really quite bad. But if I don't move, I'm also just going to lose on time, so let's just do it. I think I'm gonna go rook a1 actually. Queen b6, rook a8. If he goes knight b6, he doesn't try to take advantage. Now I could play g4 g5 here, but knight c4 is a big problem. Who cares? Let's just go for it. Let's go g4 g5, all aboard the choo-choo train. I might just lose this game, but I don't care. If I lose, I lose. That's life. So be it. Who cares? Not me. Now I can also go bishop a1, which is a move. I can also just take and play rook c1, which maybe is okay, but in the spirit of trying to win this game, or in the spirit of playing chess, yeah, I'm just gonna go here. It's much more in the spirit to play bishop c1. I mean, this isn't good for me, make no mistake about it, but I don't care. I could have played rook d1, which was maybe a little bit better. But if I get g5 here, I mean, there is play. I'm gonna go g5, kick the knight out of town. Now I could take on c4 maybe. This is kind of interesting actually, just a little bit. I'm gonna go h4, because if he goes knight d6, I win the pawn. Yeah, they drew their game, so of course I can't win the event. Thank you so much to Michael Atkins for the 14 Trokar for the 1,000 bits, but I'll try to win the game anyway, because why not? Okay, so where's his knight going? I don't see it. I can play queen h5, queen g4, or queen h5, queen h6. No, it doesn't quite look right. Queen f5, queen h3 looks strong, maybe. Maybe 6 knight f3. Yeah, let's just go for it. All aboard. All aboard the checkmate train. Let's play queen h3. I just want to go h5 and use the double stack and mate him. I go here, of course, guard the pawn. H5, massive threat. Actually, if he plays h5, I can take the pawn on g6, and somehow my king is very comfortable on e2. Okay, who cares? All aboard. I mean, bishop g5, I'm gonna go king f1, of course, and not get fossilized by knight f4. Knight f4 here I just take, which is fine. Maybe he has bishop a3, but king f1 takes, and queen h8 is still very, very scary. It takes. I assume I go king f1, why not? He has this, which of course I missed naturally. I go here. I mean, I'm just trying to break through on the king, so that's my only goal here. If I can't break through, then I lose the game. It's really that simple. But he's getting low on time here, so if he doesn't have something immediately, I might win, because it's very hard to play this position for black. Of course I take. It takes, okay. I mean, queen h7 and bishop g6 looks like a human approach. One takes. There is no good breakthrough, though. That's the problem. Okay, I just have to move and pretend. I mean, there's no actual mate threat either. It goes king f8. Trying to bring his king to the center, I guess. Let's go here. We'll go here. Bishop g6, rook g8's no good. Okay, so I guess I'll go here. So if I take, I think I'm just gonna play bishop d2. There's queen c7. Go here. What's his threat? I don't have a threat. Oh, he's threatening some kind of mate idea. Go here. Takes. Very scary now. I'll pre-move it. Trying to checkmate him on the H file here. This is no good by Vincent. This is no bueno. Oh, I had bishop a5, which won the game, but okay. Let's go here and here. Let's go here, and I'm gonna win the game. Here. I just win. Don't ask me how. And don't try this at home. Don't ask how I won that game. But I do win. I mean, I assume my tiebreak is no good, but I'll probably get fourth again. I think it was Trokar. Yeah, I don't even know how I won that. That was so ridiculous. But again, that's why you keep playing on. That's why you just keep playing chess. This is what, -5? Where was this -5? Right here. Yeah, queen b3 wins because he does the double. He just attacks everything all at the same, or it's a triple double because he attacks everything at the same time. But he goes here, and then I start to make some magic with this king f1, and already here it's a little bit shaky because rook h6 is good for black. I think this was GMHikaru for the raid with 71. Appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. We're here at the end of Title Tuesday. Like, it's winning for black, but already because the game's gone on, you're like, what the heck's going on? Why does these great bishops, like bishop, the rook, the queen, and this bishop are really good? It's like you get a little bit like disoriented about what's going on, and then he snaps it, and then yeah, somehow it's still, yeah, now I actually try to mate him. Now I try to mate him. I finished 6th. What? I thought I gained a lot of tie breaks for winning. Oh no, I finished 6th. Oh, that's very bumming. I thought I'd get to 4th. Maybe GM Sphere for the raid once again. Yeah, I get to 6th, which means Magnus gets like $100 over me, even though we have the exact same tiebreak, which I think with the exact same tiebreak, I think he's higher because I think the second tiebreak is rating, which is pretty funny. Thank you to Aviator Lord for the prime, Jessica Ahmedin. Thank you to Tool Tal for the prime, Taco Sprout for the prime, Molder with the prime, the Jose with the prime, Uselix with the prime. These are Karam with the 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild stuff to win tiebreak, and then I lose. Yeah, Magnus gets 5th place on tiebreak, but that last game was more than worth it, so it is what it is. All right, you guys, I'm going to be calling it a day. It's been a really fun stream. 9 out of 11 in both Title Tuesdays. Not necessarily bad, but unfortunately just not good enough.